I'd like you to do something for me. I'd like you to take a look at your power of attorney document. I am willing to bet there is something missing in that power of attorney document that is going to cause problems for you and your family, probably causing your family to lose a lot of money. I see this all the time and it's heartbreaking. I'm estate planning and elder law attorney Patrick Cawley. I am with Keystone Elder Law in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, and here is a very common problem that I see all the time. It starts like this. The family comes in and they tell me about dad, and you can see the emotion on their face as soon as you're in the room with them. They tell me about how dad has dementia. Dad's been falling. Maybe he fell down some stairs, had to go to the hospital. Maybe dad left the house and was wandering and couldn't find his way home. Problems have mounted. They're feeling guilty they weren't able to take care of dad, but they've finally accepted that the safest place for dad is in a skilled nursing facility where trained professionals will look after dad's safety and all of his medical needs. The problem is, a skilled nursing facility can cost around $11,000 a month, so now on top of all the other emotions that surround dad's decline in health, the family's now worried about going bankrupt and what will happen to mom if she needs some sort of assistance as she gets older. So the answer is in getting them onto Medicaid to pay for dad's long-term care. Medicaid, however, has some strict financial guidelines. And let's say mom and dad together have a couple $100,000 in assets and they own a house together. Maybe they own some other property. Well, we've got to do something with that property. So on paper, it shows that dad does not have much of anything to his name, so he's financially eligible for Medicaid. The law allows this. The law allows a number of mechanisms to happen where assets are saved for the family, especially mom if she needs help in her older years. But in order to do that, I'm looking at the power of attorney, the first thing that I can do in the meeting with this family, and I'm looking for one specific item, and it has to do with gifting. Really, if you got your power of attorney online, or if it was drafted more than about 5 or 6 years ago, or if it was drafted by someone who just doesn't understand how long-term care works and how things can impact an older person's estate, then I guarantee you, you don't have the language that I will be looking for to save that family a lot of money and to get dad the care that he needs. So here's what the language should say. It should go into some detail and say that the person authorized to act on behalf of dad in that power of attorney should have unlimited gifting authority. If you don't have that, if it says nothing at all about gifting, or if it says the person has gifting authority but says nothing after that, or it says limited gifting, all of those are the wrong answer, because the family will be capped at about $15,000 of money that they can move. That's the limit that the Pennsylvania legislature put in place about 5 years ago. So in order to go past that $15,000 limit to move maybe $100,000 worth of assets around to get dad financially eligible for Medicaid, it must say unlimited gifting. And ideally, it's going to go into some detail about what that means and why you would authorize a family member to do that on your behalf. If I see that unlimited gifting, we're golden. We'll be able to move assets around to save money for the family and get dad qualified for Medicaid. But most people just don't have this. Just the other day, I was dealing with a client who has dementia, hadn't updated his estate plan since the late 1990s, and the place where his retirement accounts were, a company in Iowa, would not honor the power of attorney. So we were stuck with all this money that we couldn't do anything with, and it was causing him to be ineligible for the care that he really, really needed. So this unlimited gifting language is so important. If you take a look at your power of attorney, you have questions about the role of gifting in preparing for your later years in life, please reach out. info@keystoneelderlaw.com or give us a call 717-697-3223. You can tell us what's in your document. I'll tell you if it's good or not, or if we need to meet and have a strategy session and talk it through. Happy to answer your questions.